I don't like the really gory stuff, and the way they smash those arms off with yuck, and the bones
You
are
don't
there.
like that?
Not with the frozen. I always think of my arm getting frozen and snapped off.
I mean, that is Mortal Kombat, right? The gore. A lot of people were like, oh, they tried to cover up plot holes with extra gore. But yeah, that's Mortal Kombat.
I would say there wasn't.
That's what that is.
Hello and welcome to the Crab Tales podcast. Today we're going to be talking about Mortal Kombat 2021. We're going to be reviewing that real quick. My name's Bryce. I'm joined by Kieran.
Hello.
And Jason.
Hello. Yeah.
Oh. Ow!
Sorry.
You got to watch what you're doing.
I've just watched Mortal Kombat.
So Jason, what?
No, I was just going to ask what his ability would be.
My Akunda, after I got it,
Yeah.
it'd be something hell lame, like water can come out of my nails.
That's really cool.
And you fill up a glass. It's like, you thought you made me starve from dehydrate stuff.
But you know those
Yuck.
the water systems in the fridge where it takes ages? That's you.
Yeah.
Man.
It
Jason, I'll just go to the tap, honestly. You don't
No. Look at this, though. I swear I can do it.
Honestly, man, just let me go to the tap.
I can almost fill a cup
It's
up.
salty.
Yeah, the thought of that is just
It's
fucking
gross,
disgusting.
Did you wash your hands at least, man?
Well, that was a tangent.
All right.
Yeah, so this movie had lots of characters and actors. I'm going to run through some of the important ones.
Oh, great.
that-
So
that-
anyone he doesn't
Jeez.
say is not important now.
I wish I didn't
Remember
say
that.
that. Anyway, Sonya Blade. Is that grind any of your gears that I've said that?
I'm
Sonya.
not. I
Yeah,
don't care
Sonya.
what people say. I'm gonna say Sonya the entire time. That's how it's pronounced too.
Who's that? I know a Sonya Blade.
I'm saying Sonya Blade.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Played by an Australian, Jessica McNamee.
McNamee.
No, she couldn't think of a name, so that's...
Yeah, and then we'll get Macca's.
McNamee.
Sorry,
first.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
We got to really speak American during this. She's in the Meg. I don't know who she plays in it. I've seen that
She's
as well.
not the shark, I'll tell you that. Because the shark
sure?
never talked.
She might have had no talking role, and she was in Home and Away. That's all I wrote after all that as well. Every Australian actress, they're all actors now. They do use actress. It doesn't matter.
But
Yeah,
that's
but
like
they,
the school for acting.
yeah,
It's
like
Home and Away.
everyone seems to start there.
Or Neighbours. If you're Margot Robbie.
Did she not do Home and Away?
No. Oh,
She probably did.
fuck. If she did Home and Away. No, I'm pretty sure she's a Neighbours girl. So is Kylie Minogue. Bryce is fact checking me right now. Like,
like you're
I
wrong.
don't know.
Well, the dude from
We
True
just gotta-
Blood
We're just going to see.
definitely started Home and Away. I think there's another person on this list that also did it. Well, not on this list. Also,
there it is right there.
Home and
Up
Away.
Top there.
Yeah. Just making
Not in
sure
Home
there's
and Away.
No Home and
Well,
Away.
what are you gonna do? So Kano, played by Josh Lawson, also Australian. He's
Fuck, he's good, hey. I'm sorry, I like him.
Jesus Christ. I thought I was gonna be the one that loved him the most. Was in Anchorman 2, House of Lies, the TV show. Have you ever seen House of Lies, the TV show?
No.
I've seen it a little bit. And I only watched it because Josh Lawson was on it.
That's a
I'm
fucking
like, cool,
lie.
that's Josh Lawson. I've
That's-
seen a little bit.
Oh, but you didn't watch it because of him.
Was.
When it first came out.
That's
Well, not
when
it
he was
first came
getting
out.
more famous in America.
Oh, no, I'll agree with that.
Famous sorry,
More
Bryce.
famous. Yeah.
I actually own the
Use your
DVD.
words right.
DVD.
Why?
I like Josh Lawson. I thought Christian
Oh,
Bale.
so me saying that I watched it because of Josh Lawson, you got like, I'm his #1 fan. I watched it because of him.
Well, that's exactly what happened. No, but I think it might. No, I think I did put the DVD in. I was going to say it's in its wrapper still, but I think I watched like the first couple episodes, and it's like, this show's not for me. So there you go.
Fair
I'm
call.
glad you purchased the DVD and then found out
Sometimes
you
I
didn't
do.
like it.
I purchased a DVD of Game of Thrones without knowing anything about it, and that turned out alright.
Yeah, I wonder why you got that.
What did it turn out all right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a dickhead.
Killed the vibe.
Yeah, I know, right? Scorpion, played by, now I'm not going to butcher this, Hiroyuki Sanada. Bang, nailed it.
Great job.
Really nice.
He's in heaps of stuff. The list was too long, but I don't know what he's like starring in, but he was in Wolverine. He's a villain in that. He's in Avengers Endgame. He was in Westworld. Very side. Like, I guess he's just a really good fighter. So they just put him in these movies to do
So
that.
he's an actual martial artist.
So yeah, I think so. And then so you don't need a stunt double for him. You just use him. Like he's that good.
That's cool.
Like a Jackie Chan or a Jet Li sort of thing.
Yeah. So like they're really good. I'm assuming I didn't look at Joe Taslim, Sub-Zero, who's probably the same. He's probably in heaps of stuff and just Kieran's boy Cole Young. What? Wasn't he your favorite character?
Why did you say what? I only did a. Did you look at the camera and see my expression?
I didn't. I just knew you would make an expression. His name's Louis Tan. He's a Chinese English guy, half Chinese, half English.
Sorry, the
Playing an American.
Bryce was just looking at Joe
Taslim.
Yeah, he was in the Raid, which the Raid has really good fighting sequences. So I'm not surprised he came from that.
Yeah,
because they did one shot. Have you seen it?
I don't think so.
No, they do one shot like a lot of the times, and maybe the person who worked on that helped out on the Daredevil TV series, which also had the one shot brutal fighting.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell he was good in what he did, but it's easy to use a stunt double for his. Like he's wearing like a full blown suit.
It's easy to be a martial artist.
Yeah, it's just a lot of this. I mean, come on.
And then you cut the camera every 2 seconds.
Yeah. He's in Deadpool 2. There we go. I was right. This is Cole Young.
He's learning the numbers, guys. So
yeah, I'm learning.
He's up to 2 now.
And Iron Fist, the TV show, which
was really good.
You didn't watch it, did you?
I did.
Oh, did you?
And it wasn't good.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, and I also don't think it was good. That was all the people I really looked at. The other people are in stuff as well. There you go, bang. They're all the characters.
That's it.
They're all the characters that are in the whole thing. So what do you want to start with?
Not the 1995 one.
Probably not that one.
We'll just jump around, but we'll talk about the opening straight away.
Yeah.
Opening was bloody awesome.
Yeah. I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
But did you think that some of the... I don't want to be nitpicky, which I'm going to be, because I want to start off saying I like this movie, so...
I think we all like this movie, right?
I liked it, but I'm also meh.
Yeah. I can see how some things in it are meh, and especially, let's go through. I don't think you even admitting you didn't know much about... I mean, you know the basis of the Mortal Kombat characters.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the
normal
normal ones.
Like a pickaxe, you mine the bricks.
That's pretty much it.
And they get the diamonds.
Yeah, and then you kill Goro. So I played the games and I've learnt a little bit of the lore by playing through some of the games. That's pretty much it. So if it's not in the game, then I don't know. What about you, Bryce?
Yeah, you know more than me from that. I've played games. I never picked up on any of the lore. I know Raiden.
Okay. Was he? Okay. Just because in Mortal Kombat 10 they did a whole thing where they redid the whole story pretty much.
Okay.
They went back in time and started it again, so they could redo Mortal Kombat, I guess, which was probably a good idea because more than half the characters were dead.
But
so to bring them all back and to use them again.
For me, it's one of those games I appreciate, and I even watch videos of people good fighters playing, and I've seen a montage or whatever of the what are they called?
Fatality.
Stuff like that, because the characters just look awesome.
Yeah, they're all unique, I think, which is...
Except for Cole.
Straight into that. Let's just go straight into the character thing, character per character.
Yeah, for sure.
Start off with Cole, just because you said it.
No, I reckon Cole near the end.
Okay, Cole near the end. Let's start off with Scorpion.
Really cool.
Yeah.
And also, I like the actor for it. I like that he didn't talk too much, really.
Nah, but I think their armor looked cool as fuck as well. It was different than the other, because the original armor, in the games and in the first movie, was like cloth, and these guys look like they're wearing armor.
Yeah.
So it looks way better.
And you actually see how he's working. He's Scorpion, his little, what was it, a little sai or something? His little blade on the end. You see how it's actually working.
Yeah.
It's not coming out of his hand.
Yeah.
Friggin'.
Yeah, well, because it does come out of his hand, but I was gonna say that comes from hell, but I don't know how.
I'm talking about the old movie.
Yeah, no, it comes out of his hand,
yeah.
And it's like a snake.
Yeah.
Thing, and chases and follows people around instead of being an actual weapon where he flings it and aims it somewhere.
Yeah.
Instead of it just following Cage around.
Yeah.
Just silly, but yeah.
I would say I wish there were more Scorpion. overall.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the problem is, you don't want to use that character and have heaps of it, because then it might get a bit stale.
Yeah, well, when I'm watching it, actually, I'm going to have to tie it into Cole here.
Yeah.
I assumed Cole, until Jason explained it later to me, I assumed that Cole was going to be the next Scorpion. That's why he was in the same bloodline. And even at the start, when he's in the hexagon thing, he has the yellow wrapping on his hands, which obviously, like, okay, he is going to become that. And then when he got the blade later on, so he's going to learn how to use it. But
Yeah.
I really hate what they did to him. And most of the time I didn't care for the character. I didn't care for his loved ones. But that's Cole.
Even his loved ones you didn't care about.
There was nothing built up about them.
No,
you couldn't care less when they were frozen.
I think, yeah, go, Bryce.
But you're talking
Cole,
about
yeah.
Cole. So the only reason that the loved ones are pretty much there is to get him his power.
Yeah. That's what it seems like.
Like,
but did you care when they were frozen?
oh, not really.
Yeah.
I probably would have been better if they died rather than actually getting saved.
There's a lot of plot things in this where we're already skipping through the fucking character. We're going to go all over the place, but where killing them is just way smarter. I know he wants, like, he's going to taunt Cole to come with him. Sub-Zero is, right? So he does that. Then he just kills the two. He wants to stop their bloodline. The little girl is a part of the bloodline. She should be killed. He should just kill her straight away.
Yep.
Cole's going to come either way.
Yeah.
He's going to want revenge, but instead they made it like he's coming to save them.
Like it was a weird decision.
Yeah.
I understand trying to get him to come, but yeah, and then so Cole, and what did you think about Cole?
A few of his lines I thought were a bit, yeah.
You reckon it was that accent as well? Like really like typical American, but like Americans wouldn't even speak like that. Just what you assume Americans speak like.
If I could remember it better, yeah, probably.
It didn't have like the
But
accent didn't have an effect on me. I didn't think about that. I just thought very bland, very like boring-y.
It was basic.
Yeah, it's like you got these fucking Jax has metal arms. Kano shoots a laser, and then you've got all these Sub-Zero freezing stuff, and you're seeing all that, and he's just like a cage fighter.
Yeah.
It's kind of boring.
But in some ways, Jax would have been a better main character.
Yeah, like the
His
redemption,
whole story.
the redemption story of
Yeah.
him coming back from that.
Like you have that first arc where he loses his arms, and the next part is him trying to build back up.
And
to
him
where they
getting
were.
made fun of, almost like you're useless. Look at you now.
Yeah.
And then he gets that, and then he's fucking.
Yeah.
He's
But
ruined it.
instead you have Cole, and Cole's always that version where he's put in there so we can understand what's going on. So he can ask questions
to
that
hold
the
our
audience. Yeah, he's us.
Yeah, and you kind of need that character, but why is that the reason why you think they put Cole in it?
I would say so.
Because he's obviously not. I mean, unless I don't think I've seen anywhere where he's a character, but I've never heard of him before.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
But he would have been
I
more
don't know.
interesting to me if he turned out to be the new Scorpion.
Yeah, but I mean, he obviously isn't. But yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't
Which
know.
at a point I thought he was going to be. He started materializing that weapon.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's going to be the
Gonna
rope.
grow
Yeah.
on, yeah.
There was also when he was fighting Goro, there was rope in the shed.
Yeah.
He walked past him. Oh, he's
Yeah.
going to tie something. Like I was saying to you, there was like hook things near it. Like he's going to tie the hooks to it
Yeah.
and fight him.
He's gonna be like
No.
Scorpion, but instead maybe he uses hooks or
Wait,
something like a
Yeah,
different
yeah.
version.
Which
or
that would
something.
be awesome fighting style.
Yeah, no, but he gets like this really cool body armor,
Yeah.
and then like when someone hits it, goes like hell cool orange.
Yeah.
and it just looks so
It
cool.
stores the force, the
And then-
power.
and then he punches him.
I want
So Jason
I
really
wanna
liked
know-
it, I think.
It's just a bit. It's
the whole
like,
thing with that armor though, should that have not covered his entire body?
yeah, it's like stab him in the head. I don't
Yeah.
know. But there's also that.
Punch him in the crotch. Does it go down there?
There's
Break the
also
leg.
a couple of other things of like, you have so much. So every other character you can't change, right? So Kano has to be like, okay, he was a fucking obnoxious Australian, but whatever.
Mm. Like you, Jason.
Thank you. Thank you for stopping to tell me that. And like you can't change Sub-Zero. He's a freezing guy. Scorpion's got these moves. You created a character. You can pick any ability. You can pick all these, and then you've done that ability.
Yeah.
It's like what you had everything. You could have made up anything, and
That
then
ability
that is the thing.
It's so close to the ability that he could copy what he's versing. That might as well be that. Like, it's such a boring ability.
Yeah, it's just gonna be him getting beaten up and then taking damage and then giving it that damage back every time.
To be fair, we did see he is good at getting beaten up, especially in that cage fight at the beginning.
Yeah.
Mm.
He lost against this random guy in a cage and then killed Goro.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of people were angry about that, but I'm just saying. I mean, that sets him above. Like, he's a high tier, you know? He killed Goro. Bang. People are going to be angry about them in the next movie.
What?
Dun dun dun.
How would you feel in
okay.
the following movie if they were to push Cole to the side now? And like everyone.
I've already
gets
heard them talking about doing that.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. So I wouldn't mind that, and everyone gets their even arc. Like you have.
I heard it in a different way, as they were going to put someone else at the front. So let's talk about her then. Sonya.
Well, she was going to. They're saying that.
Well, I heard that they wanted to have her more of a prominent role. In this movie, she kind of is in it at the start. Like, not even at the start. Because she's not even with Jackson at the beginning bit. She gets in it a quarter of the way through. And then is quite prominent until about halfway to 3/4 through. And then she's not allowed in the fighting pit. So she kind of just stays at the back. But then she helps Jax kind of. And she is the reason why Jax got his Akanda. So
did you also think she was gonna? So I was like, nah, fuck this. I am training and start training in the side.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah,
she's
I
like,
thought you think it'd be
I
something
might
like
just
that.
go and talk to everyone. Just have a little chat.
Yeah, it is weird to not train. I mean, from knowing a lot of Mortal Kombat things, and even from the first movie, you knew that she was going to at least get it. And it was probably going to be Kano that she was going to get
I
it
was
from.
just thinking, who's she going to kill to be able to get
I mean,
it?
they already hinted at the beginning of the movie, so... but as Sonya as a character, I have never been a fan of her. She's very boring.
Yeah?
Just like a former military. And it's like, but then you've got Jax as that character, but he's got those cool arms.
Yeah.
It's like...
I didn't mind Sonya's character in it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Personally.
Like, as her normally, I've just never been a fan.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that rubbed off on her. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just hate her in the game. I was like, I don't want to be Sonya. It's boring as fuck. Look at her. She just shoots a thing.
Russ, what did you think of her research? We were like,
Oh,
oh,
well,
she's
all up
really
on the
spent
wall
her
and
life
stuff.
doing this.
Yeah, I was
Or
like,
she
oh, that's
spent
cool.
the last week doing this.
I was kind of excited because I was like, are we going to hear? Not that I know much about the lore, but like get into it, know why it's happening, all this stuff, and then it just gets burnt.
But also
And
the
it
lore we're
fucking-
shown is what we already saw at the start. There's not much new stuff in there. Like, we already saw this Sub-Zero fight. Why are you
Yeah.
telling us again?
Yeah. Also,
Just in
showing
case
that
you
they
forgot.
know about the Sub-Zero fight. The Sub-Zero fight. But it also had... So they had like a hint of... There was another character. Nightwolf was there. Like in one of the pictures. So like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But like, is he dead? I don't know. Like, they were trying... I guess... So she doesn't know... I don't know how long every time a tournament happens.
You should know this.
I should know this.
You should know the lore.
But yeah, I mean,
It
it
has to
always
be.
happens. She's always like searching for this thing and everything. Like in the games, in the movies, she's the one
Okay.
that kind of is the Earthrealm person that she's kind of a leader, I guess.
Brings it all together.
Yeah, she's kind of their leader. So I mean, I don't know. I just think that even in this movie, I didn't think much of her. But
yeah,
apparently Kieran was in love with her. We kind of ran over Jax, but
One thing I still don't understand about Jax's character is he lost his arms, and then when he got his power, what is it called?
strong arms.
No, when they
Akanda.
Akanda. When he got
Just
that,
think of Wakanda. That's all I
Yeah.
know.
his arms turned into metal, and it's a thing where it's like, so you don't have this power inside you from birth. It's only what you need at the time.
That's what it comes
that
across
it turns
like.
into.
And then you have Cole's reflects his personality a little bit.
He gets
Because he
beaten
keeps
a lot.
taking the beatings, but does he get back up?
He's
Didn't
persistent.
get back up at the start.
Well, no, he was suggesting it at the beginning that he, like, always got beaten, like, to his wife, and she
Yeah.
stopped watching that much. that, you know, he was getting beaten all the time. And that, I guess that reflected him. But then I guess Kano shoots a laser beam because it looks cool. That's what he needed at the time, to look cool, because he was pathetic. Bang. I don't know. But normally Jax does, I don't think that ever happens like that. He normally gets his arms ripped off and then they just put mechanical ones on. Pretty sure that make him strong.
Yeah.
The whole Wakanda thing, unless I'm completely wrong, is not a thing.
Well, I like it.
I think it's a cool idea.
I personally didn't like it.
I like it because if you don't have that, then every Tom, Dick, and Harry will be in there.
Oh, not
Harry.
Harry.
Not Harry though.
No. Tom and Dick.
But
maybe
maybe
Zane
you're
or
boosted
something.
by the tattoo. Not a tattoo.
Yeah, but
it's a birthmark.
but even then, it means they're chosen. So then they'd have what? So they'd have the power from birth or from the time that they get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like as soon, but then, yeah, because then it would make it easier. Not easier. Like if you killed someone with it, it would be like, now I've got a power because I just killed a guy with a power.
Yeah.
I guess.
Sure.
I'm just spitballing.
With Jack, are we talking about Jack still?
Yeah.
That was cool. His Sub-Zero fight.
Yeah.
And he, at the start, they portrayed, it looked like Jax was actually trying to kill Cole. The way they made it out, he's like, yeah, I saw the mark. And he was watching
sorry.
him.
Oh, he was like he was hunting him or
Don't
something.
fucking go.
I thought you. For some reason, I thought you meant Cole was trying to kill Jax.
No.
I got it mixed up. They got beaten.
But yeah, he see him and he's like, I saw the mark, and then he's watching him in the diner, which I thought something was going to take place there.
Yeah, like
But then Sub-Zero comes in and he's like, hail me.
I was a little bit confused when Jax got out of the car to go get Sub-Zero for some reason. Does he know who Sub-Zero is at the time, or he's just like, this is a bad guy? It's like,
he's in the law though, and he's been, because Sonya knows it, and he's in the pictures.
Also, Sonya knows who Cole is. She's got pictures of him on the wall. When he rocks up, who are you?
Yeah, you're right.
Because I mean,
But doesn't she attack him straight away?
Yeah, but then she like looks at him and says, "Who are you?" No, show me the tattoo. Or tattoo. You got me fucking saying it now. But yeah, I mean, I watched it twice, so I'd noticed some little things like that. I was like,
fair enough.
You know who that is, so technically you should fucking like not do that.
And then, in a way, unless Jax has come in contact with Sub-Zero, he shouldn't be like, oh my god, that proves it is all real because that guy from the law's hit. He didn't really care, did he?
I'm pretty sure they were all, Sonya and Jax already knew. They already believed. It was convincing Cole.
Didn't Sonya say it? She was like, it is, when she went into the temple, she was like blown away.
She was blown away by that temple thing, I guess. Yeah. But she definitely knew about, because she does the Cole thing to Cole, like, now do you believe me? After Reptile attacks.
Yeah.
Gets murdered.
Yeah.
Reptile or a lizard?
The way that they say it, it's like, they just called it They pretty much called it Reptile. I think it's Reptile and he's already dead, but that sucks.
Can we get into that? We'll get into that fight when we talk about Kano.
Okay, yeah.
But wait, you got something to say?
Oh, just with Jax getting out of the car, why would he have gotten out of the car
To
go hunt him?
When the hail started
No,
coming?
when he grabs the gun and he's like, I'm gonna go get Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
It's like, why you just leave?
I think I said to you when we were at the movies watching it, I was like, and you're like, you want to play hide and seek? I would have just fucked off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you don't...
He's luring
mess
you
with
into
whatever
that.
that
Yeah, it doesn't
Also,
make any sense
it's
to go
just
in.
as bad if you die. Because you also have one of the marks.
It's probably worse if you die.
Yeah, because you're a better fighter than him.
Yeah.
That was really, so... I don't like the really gory stuff, and the way they smash those arms off with yuck and the bones.
You don't
in there.
like that?
Not with the frozen. I always think of my arm getting frozen and snapped off.
I mean, that is Mortal Kombat, right? The gore. A lot of people were like, oh, that's just... They tried to cover up plot holes with extra gore. But, yeah, that's Mortal Kombat.
I would say there wasn't...
That's what that
for
is.
what Mortal Kombat is known it for, there wasn't enough gore.
Yeah, I think they toned it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, they were like, we want to try and tell somewhat of a story.
But just go straight into it. That's what you're known for.
Yeah, I wanted more skull getting ripped out of head with spine attached.
I would
And
say
You've
that's...
recently watched all the fatalities, haven't you?
Yeah, but like so when bloody at the end when Scorpion takes off his mask and breathes fire, but I wanted him to fucking just rip his spine out.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I thought was going to happen.
I mean,
the fight was cool.
yeah, you don't want to blow your load all in the first movie. Keep some
Uh,
fatalities for the next ones, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
But you don't also need to stop and say a line from the game after you kill someone. I know it was probably twice.
no, it was more than that.
Was it?
No.
So you had,
Flawless victory,
and there was,
fatality,
They went,
and then you had
Toasty.
Kaney win. Kaney. You just said Toasty. Let me say knee. And it had Kano wins. That was 3 lines from the game directly.
Yeah.
And then just every time you introduce a character, you have to like show them like a little bit slower, and then like even Kung Lao, I'm Kung Lao, and it's just
And everyone,
okay.
the people like me are like, okay.
But even when Shang Tsung introducing the bad people, it's like Cabal, Reiko,
Then he comes out,
It's like-
spins his little sword thingies.
and then it's like, oh, Prince Goro. It's like, I don't know, like. Yeah, just it was a bit weird the way that they did it, but that's how they do it in like the game. So I guess they were. I don't know if it was deliberate to do it like that, but yeah. Anyway,
I imagine it would have been. But also, you can't leave people unnamed. You can't just
No.
show a 4-arm guy and be like, he's got no name.
yeah, but they could. They don't have to do it the way that they did it.
In some ways, I think they have to either, like at the start, it was like I would say realistic fight.
Yeah,
The first, and not many cuts as we we're talking about. And then later on, it's like when they start doing that, it reminded me of like Thanos and that kind of thing as he's talking in that realm and everything. Like you either have to go all in or you have to back off
Yeah, there
and
was
do
like
your
a-
realistic thing. You can't be in between.
it was weird. I don't know if when they make Jax versus Nathan Jones, sorry, when they I don't know if that's in Outworld or if that's. Because I was gonna say they didn't use Outworld very much. Like it was like to
They
show.
look like the same location.
The massive
as
coal
they-
mine.
Yeah, they showed that, and then like I don't know what.
It's cool to see a shout out for Perth in there though.
But yeah, anyway, let's skip on through the characters. We've done the main one, so
Yep.
I guess we'll go to Kano because he's a guy. He was Australian.
He was very
He's-
Australian.
He swore a lot.
He was the comedy relief. So this is not the problem, but I feel like your everyday person that would go watch the movie, if Kano wasn't in it, they wouldn't have liked it.
Yeah.
50% of the movie for me was Kano.
Yeah.
I like the movie, but he made me laugh out loud a lot.
Yeah.
And
I
like
would
that.
say we needed 20% less Kano though.
Nah, I'm going 20% more.
There was a point where he was responding to every single thing and saying a joke every time, like, we need you to just chill out a little bit.
Yeah, well, the problem is, I wouldn't say that he hogged it, but he was being funny, like, throughout, right? Cole says one line that I was like, we're talking about comedy through the movie anyway, but Cole says, oh, you spelled Mortal Kombat wrong. I was like, oh, that's funny, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever, because it's like, it was serious, and then he said that. That's like his funny line for the whole movie, and it's really weird. Jax isn't funny at all. Right? He doesn't do many funny things. I don't think he does a funny line. And then he does one where he looks, which is in the first movie. It was like, I get used to this shit or something like that. I could get used to these motherfuckers. I don't know what he says. And it's like,
It's such a typical line.
yeah, but it's like that, just having those two random ones where they only have one funny
Yeah.
line and then Kano's got all of these, it felt weird to
Yeah.
me to have Kano do all the comedy and then only some people do some.
Yeah.
Like, not even some, like 2 lines or something like that.
I
It
didn't
didn't make sense to me.
I didn't get
No?
into it with
No.
with Cole, but the contrast between Josh Lawson's acting as Kano and then Cole, it was so awkward, and I don't know if it was his lines, but he's like that serious thing. I felt like it was awkward between the two, and it was just because of Cole's acting.
Do you reckon because of...
Like he's like, oh, basically he didn't say this, but like let's take this seriously, or he kept jumping back into what they were talking about while Kano's joking around or swearing or doing some shit.
Yeah, I think... So the first 20 minutes, 25 minutes, I don't know when Kano comes into it. I don't think there's a funny line in it. And you think, oh, this is like a serious, maybe going to be gory movie. There's going to be no comedy. It's just going to
What
be...
does he say to the daughter? The daughter says something. when Cole's
Oh.
talking to his daughter after the fight. Does
I
she?
wouldn't say that's funny, but I think.
I laughed out loud. I stood up
Like,
and
fuck.
pointed.
Jason, did you see that? But no, yeah, and then they just go with the comedy bit for the next 20 minutes. It was just very weird the way that they did it. I'm not saying I didn't like it, but I just think it's weird. Like it was like a whole different movie started happening.
Yeah. And then
I
you
was like,
also
what the fuck?
jump in with Cole's family. They make a joke after Goro gets taken out.
Yeah, but that's the same thing. That's one joke that made
Like,
the whole movie.
You guys could have got squished in that car by him. There's no.
They should have.
You'd be
got squished.
traumatized.
I don't think it was
yeah.
you. You said it was a joke. She was like, I don't want another four-armed freak.
Alex, it doesn't mean that.
Sorry,
You
bro.
Jason.
I could be talking about anyone. Yeah. So, and I do think that people like Liu Kang and stuff can be funny, but they should be awkward funny, of just like not understanding. I just feel like the Liu Kang character was so weird, but we'll get to it when
Because
we
they're
talk
so
about-
focused on winning and they're training
Yeah.
for this thing, they shouldn't.
and
shouldn't
then
have social skills. in a
yeah,
way.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. That would be like a good way to make them funny. I just don't like it only having one funny guy,
Not as
because then it
dumb
ma-
as Drax, but Drax style thing where they don't understand some stuff.
yeah, yeah, and he's not doing one-liners or anything. He's just funny because of the situation.
Yeah.
Where you've only got Kano as the funny guy, and the problem was when he was off screen, you were so used to laughing because it was so funny while he was on screen that when he wasn't, you were like, "Where's Kano? I want to laugh at something." You know, that's the problem. That's why you needed the other guys to have some sort of comedy in it as well. But Kano was really good. I have no complaints about him. I'm saying because he was so good, it made the other people around him not as good.
Not so
Yeah.
good.
That's what I think. But yeah,
But I did like the fight. Going back to the lizard.
yeah, you like that one?
I didn't.
Oh, you
I
didn't.
don't like a fight against something invisible.
Yeah, it's
Like
easy. It's cheap.
yeah.
Um,
And then in the end, they didn't show the lizard too much, did they?
no, I don't know why. I did think it looks cool when he did the reveal of the lizard, and it had the three of them standing there, and it did like this kind of like epic music. I thought that looked cool. I was like, oh, okay, now they're gonna have like an epic fight, and it was just like Reptile was so weird, and he didn't look like he was very.
I still don't think it's Reptile.
I hope it's not
Otherwise,
Reptile.
they would have said the name. Or does Reptile talk?
I mean, the problem is there's so many different variants of Reptile.
Sorry, Bryce. Well, you stop.
No,
Keep going.
oh, sorry. No, I was going to say, look at IMDb and see if oh, no, because he wouldn't be a character, he's CGI. I was like, see if because sometimes I look at the actor and then see if it says Reptile. But no, maybe
Is it a species?
right reptilian. Because they just said reptilian. Well, he is a fucking not bounty hunter.
That's not a species though.
It's this guy.
Yeah, it's just reptile. Just because he
And
just
that looks so much cooler.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
they had that.
if they had that suit there, that would have looked wicked.
Yeah.
But he did the tongue thing because you can see the tongue.
Yeah.
And
you're
grabbed him. So maybe the same species, but I don't know if there is a massive species of reptile.
Yep.
So, but yeah, and it's just, and he's changed throughout the games to get more and more looking like a reptile. In the first one, he looked like a human. You're seeing that picture.
Something like this.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
great.
But that would have just been an easy way to make another character. Just make Sub-Zero Scorpion green.
Yeah, and then he turns into a real lizard and then just goes crazy. But
But this was for nothing. He had nothing else on and just looked like a lizard.
yeah,
To me, that was boring. If that's such a waste of the character if that's what happened.
yeah. Yeah, this is the 1995 trailer. For the old one. Anyway, Reptile's in that, and he looks like a. There he is. Nah, it's not him. You can just see how shit it looks. Anyway, is that Siren? Nah. And there's Kano there.
Oh, Gandalf.
Yeah, it's Kano. Don't steal his jokes.
He does say that, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
he
That's
calls
where I
him
got
Kano.
that from.
Which is why it was so weird. There was so much like references Kano did of Magic Mike. I think he mentions Harry
Yep.
Potter, Gandalf. He just does a lot of random ones like that. But
Yeah.
the best character of the film, Kano.
Kano.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I thought it was pretty obvious, but I just thought I'd say it anyway, just in case.
No, that flying lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
But then she
could
split.
be cool. Oh god. Liu Kang. Any impressions on Liu Kang?
Just,
I mean,
Nah.
in this
The teacher.
1995 one, he's the main guy.
yeah.
So it's so weird that he's like what, I'd say Jax, Sonya, even Kano is probably more ahead of him in this. And obviously that.
But you needed
Cole.
Kano to do that to have the turn
Yep.
and cause the.
Yeah, but I mean, just
Conflict.
like Liu Kang, it wasn't heaps in it, but yeah. I
We're
thought
just
the
gonna
act.
go
I
all
thought
out
he
there
what?
now and just talk about all of it.
Yeah. I was
The
just
main people.
well, Liu Kang was, I think, should be in the main people, and he just wasn't in it as much as or just didn't do as much as I wanted him to do.
There's
Well,
always next two movies.
Weirdly enough, he did all of his moves, so it doesn't matter.
Oh,
So yeah.
the kicking
Well,
one.
needed to die then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool, wasn't it?
So
Yes.
Did you not
cool.
like that?
It was
That
there.
looked Cool.
the bicycle kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just this
It's
thing
got
he does.
Pew, pew.
So overall CGI, what do you think about that? Notice anything?
There's only one time when someone did a flip or something, and they got up quickly, and it looked like full CGI. Then it went to a person.
Oh yeah.
But most of the time, Reptile was hidden in the dark, Goro was hidden in the dark. So I don't have much to say.
Yeah, there was a couple of
Yeah.
bits with Goro that were weird. I normally, especially with CGI, I don't know why I do it because it ruins the fucking effect. But I look at what the other people are looking at, and
Yeah.
but the good thing I think with Goro is there was only ever one person looking at him. Because sometimes when there's more than one, they're looking at different places, and you can tell when someone's looking through someone. Like
Yeah.
you're just
Yeah.
like yeah. So
It's weird how that worked, eh?
yeah. So I don't know. I don't know why how they do it, but they do it, and
But
sometimes
they
it looks
also
good.
say a lot of CGI when it fails is because as you look at him, you feel that there's no weight behind him. But I felt
Mm.
like he walked and there was impact on the floor.
It's
Like
because the whole cinema was going.
yeah.
Was it loud for you?
Yeah, it was loud as fuck.
Oh fuck it! That when
It's like, how heavy is this guy?
I felt like it was louder the first time I went with him. Like I felt that first
Did you
opening
guys sit
scene.
in the center of the cinema?
No, we were similar where you
Same
were.
seat.
Okay,
Exact same seat. I made sure.
that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
It was packed.
Yeah. So
Something was.
I noticed one thing with Scorpion. Well, when he was Hanzo in the first scene, he pulls a guy and then clotheslines him.
Mm.
Hanzo's like complete CGI in that bit. And when you I noticed it rewatching the trailer or the opening scene thing again, you can see it. It looks meh, but look,
Yeah, and that's something that could have been done as well. Like, why did you bother? Unless they thought of it later. Bryce is showing us the clip of where it happened. Is it near this?
it's when he pulls someone to him and
No,
clotheslines
brutal.
him. So it must be this bit
Mm.
right here. Oh wait, is he gonna pull anyone? It looks good, but everything looks cool.
Yeah, because
right?
they're not cutting as much.
Yeah,
as
this here. Watch the clothesline. Boom. You look at Hanzo there. You could just tell that he wasn't him. It looked like someone else.
I reckon it looked pretty
See
good.
that?
I changed my mind.
I
It
think
actually
it-
looks really good.
Look at him.
I think maybe it's on green screen. Or
Yeah, his face doesn't look right. I mean, you're rewatching something like that 4 times. You gotta fucking find something wrong with it. And I went to the cinemas the first time, I didn't notice anything. And it was the second time I was trying to look for things.
Yeah.
So I was trying to look for things and I found that. And I thought that didn't look that great. But, I mean, I thought that whole scene was cool enough that it's like, that one little bit doesn't matter, doesn't change it.
Yeah.
So overall, I thought the CGI was good.
What year was it set again? The first bit?
16, 17?
16, 17.
The fucking memory on it, eh?
Great job.
You watched that clip twice and you said the movie twice. What do you want?
A medal.
So do we have any random thoughts about different parts we liked, we hated?
It's a random thought, real nitpicky. You know,
Jeez.
Straight into it.
when Scorpion throws, when he does his "get over here,"
Yeah.
first of all, does he know English? Second of all, they did that pause thing where it blows through him, and then it's like, huh, what's all this about? And then he pulls him. I just wanted it to be like an instant sort of thing. That's all I'm
That is
nitpicking.
the fucking
That's
worst thing I've
nitpicky.
heard. That is okay.
You can't even sleep at night. It's like, just why did they do that? Just pull him straight away.
What the hell? Okay. I just want to talk about the things that are similar to the game and some things they took from the game, which was cool. I liked when Kano first tries to fight. Does he fight Liu Kang? He versus Liu Kang because he makes fun of the hat for thingy. And they go to square off. It's like video game thing. And then he trips him, does the low trip. And then he gets up, and he does a low trip again. I think Kano says, "Oh, do you know any other moves?" And then when he goes for again, he jumps it.
No, he
and then
doesn't say that. I said that to you. I wish he said that.
No, he says he does say that.
Is that
Does
the only?
he?
Is that the only move you know, mate?
Oh, he said
Right.
something
No,
like
okay,
he said
yeah.
something like that,
Yeah.
and then he jumps the third one, and then still gets tripped again,
Yeah.
which is just like the game when you used to just spam that move. You'd just be spamming the low kick, and because jumping is such a disadvantage in that game, like if you jump it once, I don't even think you have enough time to jump it again to do it, and then you would have to guess when they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
So you're playing. So if they keep doing it and you keep jumping, then you can just punch instead, and then you punch. So you win that battle no matter what if you're the kicker.
Yeah.
It's just such a bitch move, which is so weird that Liu Kang would be the guy that does it, right? When you think that the
It's
bad
a bitch
guy,
move, but it's a
it's a way to teach him, I
Yeah.
guess, to make him look silly.
They're
But
trying to make him
it's
angry
a strategy.
As well.
yeah, the fatality thing was cool. Like, so they did the
The hat.
The
Yeah,
hat on the
the hat.
ground.
That was
Sorry.
really cool, that one. And it was so, it just kept
Oh, it-
pulling the body through. You're like,
I, like watching it,
Jeez.
I went, oh, it's still going.
yeah.
Like, you don't have to go for that long.
Yeah, but
They really
the
wanted
longer
to.
they held it, you're like, yuck, and you're looking at all the split body.
I heard a thing they were talking. I must have clicked it on Facebook. They were like all the blood stuff that goes everywhere and is on Kung Lao. They were like there was a lot of it on set, and they were just like splashing it everywhere. That's why he's like covered in it at the end.
Yeah.
So that's
And then
pretty
he says a line from the game then as well. Flawless victory.
he says flawless victory, which means he. So some people thought it was that you don't get punched or hit at all, but I'm pretty sure it just means you didn't go on the floor. Because I remember in the game
to
getting
me,
punched.
it means you didn't. A flawless thing is you didn't get touched. You killed them
Yeah.
straight away.
No, because okay, this might be wrong or something, but I'm just gonna say it because I remember.
Because there's
'Cause
flaw.
No.
Even though it's FLAW.
Yeah, no, but I remember playing the game and then I got jabbed once, and then I killed it, and then they said flawless victory, and I was like,
They
What?
glitched. I felt sorry for you.
maybe I don't know, but I remember that happening, so
So you
don't quote me
cheated.
on it. Maybe I cheated.
So don't
I don't
quote me
know.
I remember that happening. Don't quote me on it.
Well,
Cool.
you can't. Melina, did you like the way? I liked the way her fucking face ripped open.
Only did it once though, didn't it?
Yeah, she should have eaten someone's head.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Did you see that in
Raiden.
Fatal? Raiden's head. Yeah, it kind of sucks that she's gone.
Yeah.
Because she's great.
But they got the roster's massive.
yeah, I know.
So
But Melina was a cool one from, what's it called? Eden? Like, all the other ones from Eden are just a bit meh. But she's like the cool one. I think she's not even from there. She's from Outworld, but it doesn't matter. She's a part of them. She's a clone or something. Anyway,
Yes, Jason.
she just needed to eat someone. That would have been cool.
Mhm.
But she ripped her face off, ran, and then just did a vanishing thing.
Yeah.
So wait, why don't you just fucking why don't you kill him?
Yeah.
Like, it didn't make any sense. And then I think they're saving people like Raiden and Shang Tsung. Like, they didn't do anything, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yep.
Like, they're
He just
easily
made little
being.
portals and teleported people around.
So
Not
this one
portals,
was a big thing with Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Maybe the next one's Shang Tsung and Raiden, something like that.
Yeah.
Like that could be the thing.
Yep.
Just to, and
but
don't
you
even
also have Sonya and Luke Cage.
Luke. You said that to
Luke?
me as well.
What's his
Johnny
name?
Cage. Luke Cage is the dude from.
Yeah, it is. All the same.
Yeah, they're all the same.
They all punch.
Yeah. Punch, punch, kick, kick, fight. Yeah, there was a bunch of things from the game which were cool that I think they paid attention to those things from the game, but then a lot of people think that they missed things from the game. You can't do everything, otherwise
do
it's
everything.
just the game. I don't know. I like
You
the
can't
little
make the perfect
People would,
film.
The thing is, people would like that. That's what they want. That's what they hate most video game adaptations.
This is just something that came to me just now. Is this the best video game movie?
No,
What is
Scott Pilgrim.
Super Mario Bros.
that? That's not a video game movie.
Sonic.
I mean, it's probably
That's
great.
not a video.
Yeah. Sonic is the winner, and then this might be second. Under Prince
Why are you saying Sonic?
Prince
I don't know if you mean
Sonic, Prince of Per- I haven't seen Sonic.
Why are you saying Sonic? God.
But that is considered a decent one because look
Really?
at the competition.
Didn't people like Assassin's Creed?
Probably people that haven't played the game, like most things. It's always people that haven't played the thing like it.
I remember Prince of Persia being okay. But
No, it was not.
It was-
Rewatch that.
Really? Is
They're
it really
riding
that bad?
ostriches at some point.
Okay. I don't
There was-
remember.
That was your
Um,
favorite part.
I just remember thinking, oh, that wasn't shit.
After you fell asleep midway.
But like, it's hard with
Yeah.
with video game movies. You go in with a low expectation
yeah.
already. So
But this was decent. It's up there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was definitely not
Under Sonic.
expecting anything out of this.
oh really?
So to come out liking it,
That's
Yeah.
why he wouldn't say it.
Yeah, that's why you fucking wouldn't go and see it. The prick.
Did you
Yes.
not, as a kid, have a little fascination for Scorpion and Sub-Zero? When you were like 2. No.
yeah, when I was 2. No, when I played it, it was they looked coolest. I always thought.
I had only watched probably something you shouldn't watch as a kid, but I had only seen the VHS of the old movies. But I really like I like Scorpion the most, and then
He's
Sub-Zero
only in
was
the
cool.
like. You mean the 1995 and 1997
Yeah.
one? He's only in the first one, and he's fucking shit
Maybe
in
I'd
it.
played the game.
Because he's not very iconic in that at all.
I just remember my
But it's-
brother playing him and doing the "get over here," and then I was like,
That
"That's-
was
that
cool.
was cool."
It's like he just got over here.
Yeah. But I was
He
always
made him
I was
do the
always
thing.
Sub-Zero. I keep saying Zub.
Zub-
Sub-Zero.
Zub
Fucking hell.
I remember to subscribe.
No, because he would do that cool thing where he would stand there and then you'd, I don't know how you did it, I forgot, but then you would move, which he did in this movie, where an ice thing of himself would be there and he'd move and then you would hit that ice
The
thing.
doppelganger type
Yeah,
thing.
but
that
instead
was cool when
you
he
would,
did that.
but instead you would get frozen when you hit it.
Yeah.
In the game, but in this he just hit it and then it
Yeah, just
exploded.
a way to escape.
I was like, what does that mean? Like, what did that do? It didn't do anything.
I'm thinking my thing with them was like old, like Boba Fett, how cool he looks. It's just that, like they both look awesome.
Yeah.
So that's what makes, when you look at the game, to me they're the main two people I think of.
Yeah, well, weirdly enough, this is kind of similar of just like seeing something in real life after. I mean, not seeing it in real life, you're seeing it on live action.
We were there.
Yeah, we were fucking. I was in Outworld. It was crazy. Like I used to like it when you go to like Supernova or like a Comic-Con, a festival. You know what I mean? And like someone's dressed up as a character that's like. I remember some girls dressed up as Jade one year.
Yeah.
And I was like, that looks cool. And then what? What?
I don't know who Jade is.
No, when they-
sorry, it's okay. There's a character dressed up as Kano, and you're like, oh, that looks
She looked
really cool.
good.
Yeah, she looked great. Just because, and then it's like you're saying that, and it looks cool, and this is the sort of thing.
Yeah.
But then you're also saying like the powers and stuff that you watched when you were younger.
The wrong eye.
It is too.
Maybe they changed it in.
No, I would say they've done that so because they have the rule where characters have to be on one side, so it looks like that's happening in a fight where they're two different scenes. Who does it look like he's doing it to?
He's supposed to be doing it to no one.
Yeah, true. I'm not sure then.
Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say there was a bit before where the image was turned when it has the
Mirrored.
mirrored when he fucking stabs the person that goes up.
Oh yeah,
That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
facing the wrong way. That was like facing that way when in the movie it's facing that way.
yeah.
It was really weird the way they did it. But they do that in trailers. Trailers can be different and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Do
But,
we want to start wrapping it up?
yeah,
We're going
yeah.
everywhere.
Do you want to do? I just said like what the next thing for Mortal Kombat. There's a couple of like, I don't know if you know any of the characters.
I
A lot
just
of
think it'd be
actors.
cool if they actually did Mortal Kombat.
Like the tournament.
Yeah.
So that's what you. But is that what you want though? Do you want the tournament, or
I
do you want
love
more of this
anything,
sort of a thing?
I love it in anime. Anything tournaments. It's always my thing.
Tournaments. Tournament will be cool.
Yep. But
I feel like the
just
problem.
abide by the rules, guys. Come on.
The problem with Mortal Kombat in the tournament thing, it's very obvious a lot of the time who's going to win the matches, and that annoys me a little bit.
And to me, I would rather like anyone could die. I think
Yeah.
that'd be a cooler way to do it.
Like if you rewatch the first one, it's like for some reason you've just got like this brutal guy against a nobody, and then you've just got like Liu Kang versus Sub-Zero, and it's Sub again. What's wrong with me?
Stop
I
saying
don't
Zub.
I can't help it. But anyway, when they're versing, it's like, well, I know Liu Kang's going to win this. Like, that's lame. Like, I don't like knowing. And that's what the tournament does.
No, but then if they have one surprise, like Sonya just got her ear ripped off.
And she's like, "Oh, my
Maybe.
ear."
It's like, who said that? But it's just some random ass. Like someone losing an arm that's a main person would even be a big deal.
Yeah. I mean, just killing
Not Goro,
someone.
not Goro.
Well, yeah.
How cool is it? He got his arm broken and then he just snapped it back and then it was fine.
That's his
Wakanda.
Wakanda.
I mean, I don't know. He's like full muscle. I don't know. So like, he just Goro smash. Well, they've already defeated the champion, who was Goro. So I don't know who steps up to the plate. You know?
Johnny Cage.
Yeah, that's it. Johnny Cage. I reckon
And Luke Cage.
he should be played by the Miz. I'm sorry, Bryce.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds, straight up.
That's lame. But yeah,
You're lame.
Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem.
Oh, the Terminator.
More.
That's what I want to see coming.
Sorry. So the next one, I want to see a bit more Outworld. I think they barely showed any of that, and
Well, how many realms are there?
I think there's 6.
So do all 6 fight, or is it just Outworld
Well,
and Earth?
I'm pretty sure it depends where they are up to, but there's one called it's like Edenia or something, but they're talking about like Garden of Eden, so it's Eden. They like merged with Outworld, so they're like together.
Ah, cool.
Well, Sindel married
Ah,
someone from Outworld, and then they're the same.
yeah.
That's how that happened.
That's
It's just,
who'd have thunk.
you know, Sindel's gonna be great. I reckon she'll be a great character.
It would be cool if it starts out and they're all like, they've trained a lot, they've all got their abilities and how to
Yeah.
master them, and then one of them gets pulled into Outworld, which makes the rest go after them. And he's just frozen. And
Well, I thought you wanted a tournament.
Yeah, that's in the 3rd movie.
Yeah, keep building up the tournament.
Jeez. Well, I think it's a guess, but I kind of have like inside knowledge where they're going to do the tournament.
Inside knowledge. Who do
It's
you
a
know?
guess, but I have inside knowledge.
Well, I don't have inside.
You like say one thing and then the other thing. Just
I'm
like,
just moron.
well, I mean, like I know it because of it happens in the game and stuff like that. Of they're going to fight in the tournament and win, and that'll be number 2. But I mean, this is number 1 in the 1995 one. They fight in the tournament, they win. Yet still, then the 3rd move will be still them coming across
I
to
think it would be
Earthrealm.
in another way. They should lose the 2nd movie and then the 3rd. Like think of
But if they
Infinity
lose,
War.
that will be losing. It will be them attacking. That'll be like the loss. They'll win the tournament, but then Shao Kahn will be like, "Oh fuck you guys! I'm still gonna go and kill all you guys. That's how I'll rule Earthrealm because he wants to rule Earthrealm."
Okay.
So he'll go there, kill a big person, a big
And
name,
suck a bunch of people.
kill Sonya maybe. I don't know. Kill Jax. Kill
No,
anyone.
no.
Kill Johnny Cage. That's what happens in the 1995 one.
Not
So-
Luke.
Not Ryan Reynolds.
But Johnny won't because he's got to bang
Please,
Sonya.
not Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, you don't want him to die.
I reckon that's too distracting to have someone like.
Yeah, no.
He's got to be in the
That
new
famous.
comedy.
Keep these like I want to say low range actors.
That's rude.
Budget.
Yeah, I mean these guys aren't starring in fucking Hollywood movies.
Yeah, they're the crab
Although-
tails of
Or
Hollywood.
Scorpion. Oh, that's so mean to
Oh, the up and
just
coming.
me.
No,
Oh.
just coming.
You fucking beauty. That was what I
Oh,
was
can
gonna
I say with Kano though?
Mhm.
Thank God they didn't do all the Australian sayings that no Australian says.
Oh, that's
I'm
actually
so glad they didn't do that.
He could have
Yeah.
said cunt, though.
Yeah,
Just one.
little shout out to Bryce.
Yeah, he just looked at the screen. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Like shrimp on a barbie.
He should have said that.
He should have
That's-
said
we
that.
all say that.
Struth.
Got any roux? What he should have said. You're out of beer. Where's your roux? You know, like,
So cringy.
it's just
So
lame.
American clearly wrote that.
Yeah, it's like, oh god. Yeah, they have no idea. Uh-oh. Shouldn't have said that.
But yeah,
Yeah.
as I said, solid movie. Now,
Well,
do you
wait,
wanna
do a quick rating then.
Quick rating.
I don't want to say 7.
Yeah, 7.5.
What are you saying, 7?
Yeah.
I'm going 8.
Okay.
I liked it. But I like people.
It's no Shrek, though.
Oh, shut the
But
fuck
you're-
up.
Do you reckon Jason's a little bit biased because he likes the
Yeah,
games
but
and stuff?
I will be biased. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Without the games and stuff, and knowing all the knowledge of this, even I just lost my train of thought.
That was really,
Thank
really
you,
insightful.
thank you, thank you, thank
please.
you, thank you.
You did
I think
it.
without everything, it's not as good of a movie. Because you got to know
So,
little things.
If it wasn't based on Mortal Kombat.
No, but it's knowing things. I
But
think.
then I also think
And
that
seeing
So the
Cabal.
the
I didn't even
references and
mention
things.
Cabal at all, but Cabal's like one of my favorite characters to play. in Mortal Kombat 3. That's me playing.
I don't know who that is,
That's
and I
good.
thought that was a cool character. Just
Yeah,
think
I wish. and
Cole's
they-
acting
I didn't
brings down a
understand
lot.
he
of the
did a
movie.
lot of like comedy in the thing as well, but because his stuff was funny, but Kano's stuff was like on a different level that was funny. So Cabal's stuff fell flatter, and I felt bad. I was like, oh, Cabal's actually good. It sounds funny, but Kano was funnier before, so your stuff isn't as funny. You know, maybe that's what happened to the other characters, and they did make jokes. And
No.
I just missed them. Okay, they
No.
didn't. Give him a fucking egg roll.
Bryce, do you want to bring up
Fucking
the garden
heck, right.
gnome before we finish?
The garden gnome.
Yes.
Yeah, I liked it. No, I didn't like it. I liked it.
Kano's also going to be in the next movie. You know, he's not dead.
He has to be. They're all going to be in the next
Okay.
movie.
Just telling you,
Um,
dickhead.
first of all, that garden gnome was yuck.
With the
Second-
spit on it.
Yeah. Second of all, she found it. I mean, if they, what else was she going to stab him with?
But it just broke when it got near his eye.
Have you ever been stabbed in the eye with a garden gnome hat?
No, I thought it was the hand that he spat in. I thought the hand went in.
I thought the head was in, and then the hand was just hanging out.
Oh, it could have been.
Yeah, I didn't really
You didn't
Focus.
watch.
didn't focus on that, but yeah,
Well, that's us.
that's that was Mortal Kombat.
That was Mortal Kombat
Go see it, though.
2021.
It's great. It's a great laugh.
I
Go
would just
see,
say
go see it
the-
if you can.
It's a gory.
Also support it. But it's doing quite well anyway.
Oh, it's smashing it, eh?
Yeah.
But a lot of people are still giving it a lot of hate, which I don't think.
Doesn't matter if it does well.
Yep.
Makes money. That doesn't matter.
It's true. It's
Look at
actually.
Cars 3.
I was gonna say like there's Transformer movies, Fast and Furious movies. Like people are like,
yeah, good
they're
movies. Good
they're
movies.
just saying like, oh, they're crap. It's like, well, there's fucking 14 of them or something now.
Yeah.
Like they keep making them because people go see them.
Yeah, it's just like Star Wars. Thanks for watching, everybody.
They stopped making
we'll see
Star
it.
Wars at the moment.
Why does he say that?
No.
And what word?
Oh, ride the big one.
Ride the big one.
Yeah, throw another.
Subscribe, like, comment.
Shrimp on the
Let
cunt.
us know what
Yeah,
you
I
think
was
in
gonna-
the comment
I was gonna
section.
say Ken on there, and I couldn't think of another word for Barbie.
So,
Throw another Ken on the Barbie. That's way better. Let's just say that. Ken Barbie.
bye.
Bye, ride the big
See ya.
Ken and Barbie.
Get over here.
one. Oh, nice.
There's so much thought in that.
That